Robert Spooner here, and I'm in my Denver studio today, and I'm doing something a little live, a little different. And that is that some of you are aware that I have not only a little video out on how to create your own frames, but I wanted to extend that with something that's also a little more current and show you how simple it is to build your own frames. If you go to spoonerfineartstudio.com, you will see there's a little a trailer leader that will actually take you to my full video. But I'm in my studio this morning, and I wanted to just show you how easy it is to actually build one of these frames. So what I have on my desk is I have a Craig's jig system that I use to start out my process with. Now, I'm going to be doing only one of these corners here, and I'll try and illustrate it. And I know there's no zoom and anything of that nature on this feature, but let's see if we can't get some information off to you here. So as a base, this outside base is basically, it's a 1x4. It's a simple 1x4 woodworking places here. What it does is it drills pocket holes in the back of part of your frames, your 1x4s. So if I've already kind of set this up here for this demo, so time-wise would be saved. If you run a little bead of glue on here, clamp it down, and let's see if this whole thing works right? Clamp it down here. And you take your 1 1/4 inch, these are special little screws that are designed to work with the jig system. Okay, so if you do this to all 4 corners, you'll get what is the base part of the frame there, right? Something of that nature. But you'll want to do this for all 4 corners here. So then now, if I want to do something a little bit more complicated than this profile here, I've already pre-cut these. These are also little molding pieces that you can get at a Millworks wood shop of some kind, something that's a little bit higher end than your normal Home Depot. And one of the other tools that you can use besides your Craig system is I have a little framing clamp here, and like I say, for simplicity's sakes, I've kind of set this all up so that hopefully this little demonstration will go a little smoother. A nailer. And then I take it out. And then I have this piece here, right? So this would act as a corner piece, except this is actually going to be designing something. I would be designing something that's a little bit more elaborate for a much bigger frame. So right? Here is a framer's clamp here. And like I said, depending upon those, you can get those online. You can get them at various, I would search online for one. And it allows you to clamp in your corner moldings, because this one happens to be cut at a 45 degree, and these pieces are secured from a 90 degree. So I'm going to give it a quick little, maybe I'll hold off on that. So one of the other things that you can do is you could continue to make these things as elaborate as you would like for a particular painting. As a matter of fact, in the past, I have taken a number of these various profiles that you can get. These two pieces here are attached to this, and I have created a number of various profiles that I will use again and again and again. And I just have some samples here that I have created. I can pick the painting, I can look at my profiles and decide which particular painting would look good in one of these particular models that I have created. So right now I have more of a contemporary kind of a look, right? This kind of a very flat piece here, and it has kind of a very modern or more contemporary type look. But if you want to make something that's a little bit more elegant, you can take another piece of molding like this and put it in your frame clamp, and then you can actually add it to the top of something like this, right? So now I have another dimension. I'm just going to just tack this on here so that you can see this. Normally what you do is you glue all that up and everything like that. So now I have something that's a little bit more elegant. So if I'm doing a painting that is not so modern, it's more representational, it's more traditional type thing, I can then take and create a nice profile that's a little bit more elegant like this. So once again, this would be filled in with Bondo. All of these edges and everything like that would be sanded down, and then you can create these at any size. So a frame that is, let's say, a 30 by 40 that may cost you, to get a really nice frame that's gilded up, it could cost you anywhere from $500 to $1,000. But you can learn to build your own frames and create all of your own profiles, as an example here, that you want to be unique on your product, your paintings, for, I'd say, $75 to $100. Gilding is a different thing, and I may do a short video on how easy it is to gild. All of it takes a little bit of time. You may think it's taken away from your painting or learning curve, but it's really a nice, easy skill set to develop. Like I said, you can wind up framing your own pieces. This frame here, if I was to get this particular frame on the outside, it'd be $250. As I said, I did it with my time and learning these skills for around $50. So if you're doing an entire show or something like that, and you have 20 pieces that you're wanting to do, and maybe 10 of them that you want to do a custom little frame or something of that nature, you could save, $500 to $2,000 on your particular show. Doing these large frames, if you have 2 or 3 large paintings that you're trying to do, these frames could cost you $1,500 to $2,000, depending upon the quality of the frame that you're trying to do. In here, I've just showed you in a few moments how you can do one, buying the materials and everything like that, excluding the hardware that I'm assuming that you have to invest in anyway for all of the frames. You could do something like this for $60 to $70 in wood. So SpoonerFineArtStudio.com is the name of the site that has a little trailer there that will link you over to a video that I think it's 45 minutes to an hour, but it will go step by step through the processes of building your own frames. I did that in my studio a couple of years ago, but I wanted to just update you and make this available to I know a lot of people are at home and they're trying to save some money right now. I understand it. I do the same thing. That's why I started building my own frames. I enjoy the woodworking part of it. It's actually a slight mental distraction. It's a different kind of a skill set that I have that has nothing to do with painting, right? But I just find it as something fun to do. So check out the video. Check out the other instructional videos that I have on SpoonerFineArtStudio.com. There is also a new release of my Fundamentals of Painting course that is on there. It's really designed for those beginner to intermediate type artists who are looking for some strong foundations to creating paintings. So please take a look at that. And here in my studio in Denver, I thank you for watching. I guess signing off.